onset of fall weather, certainly a welcome occurrence for folks in Silicon Valley, and we've got football on a gorgeous day here in Santa Clara as we are situated at Levi's Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the San Francisco 49ers. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And some room to maneuver. It's a foot race. The 30, 20,
oh, we
10,
got plenty of fight, baby.
Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
Gold lining up for
wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
10-10 at their own 25-yard line.
Foles and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears can grab the lead with the extra point. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Mostert, the ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a play fake, and it's gone. Being chased out left. And now he'll fire deep. And got his man complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
The teams practice their plays during the week. They're hoping that it's going to pay off on game day. So it sure has to feel good for them when they hit them during a game. And they hit that one there for big yardage.
Boy, the run on 1st down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on 2nd and 16. Goff. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. Buying time to his left. And that will be incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that's gonna wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Foles gonna lead the Bears to the line. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 54 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Deshaun Hall. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bears will add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33.
Let's get that swagger, y'all. Let's get that swagger.
And he may want to track down that football, because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
Bring it!
Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Chicago.
To number 12.
Allen Robinson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he finds enough of an opening to get this one back up to his 20. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Eluding the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Mostert hit and he drops the ball. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they'll be inside the red zone with the ball at the 16-yard line. He was trying to do anything he could to get that final little bit for the first down. Instead, he lost the ball.
Yeah, and he was short of the first down, but not by much. Trying his best, as you noted, to get there. Sometimes that extra effort can cost you.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return is Cohen. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got a 1st and 10 at their own 25. Foles. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 65 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Foles. Good coverage that time by Derwin James.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's Foles. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
2nd and 8 at the 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have the 1st down here as he's up to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. This is Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Here comes Cohen. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Bears take over
at their own 38-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they think.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
A gain of 30.
An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Chicago.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Foles. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Oh, Cohen lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S, ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you. No matter.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time, the fumble, the turnover. Now they still have the lead, but I don't think coaches care. The turnovers will bother them no matter what the scoreboard says.
That's the relief that you still have the lead, but coaches look at what if and what it should be. Turning the ball over when they get a chance to score more points and increase the lead, that's what's going to affect them.
And they're also thinking to future weeks, maybe when the game's closer, right?
No doubt about it. You want to clean up everything. Let's just be honest about it. They want everything to be perfect at all times. They don't want to give up anything that's going to hurt their team.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st down.
He'll find Miller. That's complete.
Foles pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard.
This one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
On the coverage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
3 down. 43, man. 43. Check.
They'll look to throw again. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime. They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Set to resume. Here we go with the 2nd half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. Taken about 7 yards deep and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. At at the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession. Allen Robinson, kiss him goodbye. The 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago.
Number 12.
Allen Robinson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as the Bears push further out in front.
The kick is
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Roquan Smith.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
2nd and 10. At the 25-yard line.
Escaping the pressure right. Fighting him off. And he's just going to get...